Copy last name.
All right.
Last name is Lovelace. Do you have a driver's license out of Texas?
Yes, sir. My license is in the truck. But I wasn't driving, so you don't need my license.
No, we had the ID.
No, you don't need the ID.
Yes, sir, we did. They wanted criminal trespassing from the property.
Well, okay.
So we didn't apply. When you refused.
No, you didn't tell me they wanted criminal trespassing.
I told you.
No, sir, you did not.
Okay.
It's all on camera. It's all on camera. You did not say, hey, they want a criminal trespass. I need ID. You said, let me see your ID, period. That's what you said. And you come jerk me out. You come jerk me out of the car. Resisted?
Yes, sir.
How can I resist arrest when I wasn't out of the car? How can you arrest somebody that's not out of the car? That's what I want you to understand.
Okay.
Do you know the law, boy?
I do.
Apparently not. Okay. I mean, it's just, I was in my car, I was talking to you with politeness, okay? Whatever. I mean, whatever. Take me to jail. That's all you gotta do. Hey, take me to the hospital first. Take me to the hospital, Mr. Sir.
They're in a conversation. Just hold up. He'll get back with you.
Yes, sir. Mr. Sir, you
Like I
recognize
said,
me? You've been on the force for years. I recognize you. Okay. My name's Edward Gonzalez. I do no harm. A friend of mine got hurt. I brought him up here. He was bleeding out. I got pictures on my phone. I'm like, please do something with this man. He's bleeding out. He's been bleeding for 40 minutes. And I come here and I'm like, hey, we need insurance, we need this, we need that. I'm like, just take him in. We'll fill everything out. And I'm like, well, you just gotta wait. You gotta wait till we do all paperwork. I'm like, my wife would do the paperwork. Just get him in there. His ankle was like really, really bad. So all of a sudden, they come through with a wheelchair, and they seen a half a pint of blood on the floor. Like, oh my God! I'm telling you, he's bleeding out. Please do something. And they're like, well, we got to have our paperwork first. And then the next person that comes in had a gash in her head, a woman, redhead. She's probably still in there, and she's like, yeah, I passed out. I crashed my head, and I'm in here. So they're like, okay, yeah, we know who you are. Come on in here. We'll get you fixed up. But yeah, I'm sitting there saying that my guys
Because they
on the
pulled him
floor.
out of the car.
Like,
No, he'd be in a lot of pain.
I calmed down after I got. He was talking. I calmed down. I sat on a
I'm
chair.
dislocated. I've separated mine.
He was back. I called him. I went and got his phone. Gave him his phone.
He'd be really uncomfortable.
Call him. He's okay. This and that. All of a sudden, they come in and told her, hey, we need his keys to his truck.
We got to call him originally because he was causing an uproar. They found he was intoxicated. They didn't feel comfortable with him leaving. You get here and he was gone. Come back out here. He's back causing a problem. They want to issue a trespass. So they go to get him identified, and he spurts off with he refuses. And so
my wife gave her.
I don't know how it all went down, but they didn't get him out of the car because
so
he's
we couldn't go
ID.
nowhere. We're stuck. Can't go. We can't leave. Can't do nothing. So we asked, can you run off the truck so we can get our purse out? So we had to get somebody to bring us home. The person, Donald, that was in the hospital here, get treated, gave us a ride to get her car. So we come back get her purse so we can get in our house. I mean, but Mr. Tom just walked out with his sister, his daughter, stepdaughter. So, I mean, take me to jail, take me wherever you need to take me.
We're gonna wait on him.
Yeah, you twist my arm. And I was just sitting in my car. I wasn't resisting anything. You can't demand somebody get out of the car unless somebody has. You can't. Okay. see you in court, bro. No hard feelings. My name's Eddie. Is she okay? Are you okay, man? Just go home. I'll see you when I get out. Go ahead. Keep
Okay. Can you like a car real quick, one?
Go ahead. Texas 1754 2597 13 1754 2597. Where's the
Get your turkey? Yeah. I don't know if I can keep it.
She talked to her, she gave us her ID and everything. And he gives her an office, and now I ain't doing it, so he got to. And he refused. And then he said, hey, we want to ask you stuff because I'm not getting out. We have to check the doors locked. So I was right there talking to the driver. She didn't put the car. But I'm not done. He still refused to get out. So when we pulled him out, he cleaned stuff. Grabbed him. Refused to put his hands behind him. Tried to get his hands behind him. 2 miles on him.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured out.
But he said it was shoulder or something like that.
It's not.
Huh?
If it was,
Is that
it hurt. I've separated mine,
Yeah.
and it hurts.
Why don't pull him out of the car?
He refused to ID himself.
Okay.
And asked him to step out. So I said, "Where you going?" He himself, and that's just out of the car.
Okay.
And he refused to step out.
So you pulled him out?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all ever heard of And We Know? AndWeKnow.com? It's a Christian-based podcast. Y'all listen to podcasts?
Nope.
No? Y'all probably need to. But it's real news, real time, what's really going on. AndWeKnow.com.
Girl had to wait as much.
Pretty good.
She's a landlord.
Christian-based.
She had a bunch of. She had 2 bottles left. So next to her, 100 proof. Little, almost like shots.
Huh?
Yeah, they were empty. She was out of it. 444.
Be around Camille Street near the Masonic Lodge for our juvenile serving civil actors.
How come y'all ain't getting? Oh, y'all ain't in that area. I got like a lot that's been getting broken into. People taking cattle converters and stuff. Sheriff's Department, it's right off of 62. Nobody's doing nothing, But hey, let them take my cattle converters and what have you. No big deal. But I can't even write a report because they're like, it's a waste of my time. So So it's a waste of your time for me to pay for somebody to come break in my lot to steal cattle converters from me. Okay. I got insurance. I pay over $1,000 a month in insurance. How much y'all pay $1,000? Y'all pay a lot of money for these cars? I'll pay that. I'll pay all these cars that run for gas. But, I'll pay for my own stuff, but I pay for everybody else's stuff. That's what kind of hurts me. So, can I have a virtual warranty? Is it yours or?
I'll be waiting for you in
Yours or his? I can't have no virtual warranty.
Not right now. I don't have any warranty with you.
It's right there in the program. Right there.
Can you wait for you and come check out the store?
Make sure I didn't need it.
All right, I'll do that.
Can I stay out that way? Can I stand that way? I mean, outside in front of the radiator. Okay.
It might be warmer over on that side.
I'm not cold.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be hot right over there.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I can't sit down right now, but I'll stand right here. That's where y'all want me. Wherever y'all want me, I'll be there. But I mean, it's
I'll sit this side, just away from the radiator.
oh, he's gone. But I'm just saying it. He asked for my ID. I asked him why. He never asked me. Well, they're wanting to do a trespass. He never said that. He never stated that. He said, I'm asking for your ID. So therefore, whenever you do that, I don't have any right to give you my ID at all. Period. I don't know if y'all know the law. I don't have any right. I'm not driving the car. I'm not committing a crime. Unless you suspect me of a crime, then you gotta tell me we're trespassing. Understand? Unless you tell me that, you can't ask me for my license. Or you can ask me all day long for my license, but I don't have to give it to you. Now, if you tell me I'm I got to trespass you from this property, then I'll have to give you my license. Don't know if y'all know the law, but that's the law. Sorry. But him jerking me out of my car, I'm not. Him jerking me out of my car, unlocking my door, my wife, he reached inside my car and unlocked my door. He never unlocked my door. So he reached in my car, unlocked my door, they come around, him and his partner took me out of the car because I was resisting. How am I resisting if I'm not under arrest? That's what I'm trying to do. Is that a conspiracy theory or what?
God, needs to work, huh? Needs to work, ain't he? Yeah.
Man, you got to know the law, though. You don't know the law?
Patrick already said that she unlocked the car for him. Yeah, she did.
I'm paying attention. I'm in handcuffs. I did it. Apparently. But it's all on camera. But yeah, he twisted the shit out of my arm. I heard it crack. Yeah. Why did he jerk me out of the car? Why? What threat am I to him? Was that a threat? No. He said I was hollering at him. Okay. How long did you know for? A couple of years. I'm 52. I ain't been in prison since 98. So I think I learned my lesson. You know? I'm trying to help somebody.
I hate this car.
And we're leaving and somebody blocks the road. Because they're saying that they're trying to trespass.
It's not a patrol car.
Which they're trespassing.
It's kind of a problem. So I guess
Nothing.
It's no room in it.
It ain't very roomy. It's kind of, I feel like it's kind of more narrow. Hold me in there. Seatbelt alarm goes off constantly. There's no backup camera. It ain't got the get up and go like a Tahoe does. It's slower.
Yeah.
The radio is inside the center console, like lid closed inside of it, so it's not super loud. There's no other key. I only have the one key, so I have to turn it off, take the key out every time because the key is the clicker.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid.
It's been a year since I've been around anybody. I stay to myself, I do what I need to do. I help yeah, I've never had my phone on.
7-Eleven.
That's okay.
just, I don't know the Motor Block. It could be about, it's at Oatmeal Street, the side of the Sonic Lodge.
I forgot there was one over there. I kept thinking, like, the lodge is way over there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one over there on the east side. I think it's abandoned now.
Not sure. I think they actually use it. Because they're actually, so it's the Sonic Lodge, but it's called Prince Hall. Because that's Madison Lodge, it's Prince Hall Lodge.
So I help him in his truck back to me, and I tie it with a
She just upset because he's in handcuffs, or what's her problem?
and I asked him, what do you want? No, I'm right.
Barged in, pointing fingers, talking loud, what a bunch of fuck yous, I'm gonna get you, that sort of thing. Made them scared, took their attention away from the patients. It was, I think, a terrorist threat. There's plenty of reason to come out here and identify him.
So I know it's a higher charge to assault a nurse, but does that work for verbal?
I don't think so. I don't know if we could do an interfering with duties of public servant on them. I don't think that would fly, but it's got to be more than verbal for sure.
Yeah.
I think they're in an emergency room, they're trying to treat people. He's in there cursing, making threats. I'm going to get you. That's plenty of reason to come here and identify him.
Sounds good.
Patterson, they're getting statements from nurses now. So. I'll tell y'all about midnight. Why don't y'all start y'all's little
That's the plan. About midnight, we're going to get together.
Well, you're sweating way too much. What's up with that?
I drink a lot of water.
Okay.
I drink on no water, so.
I drink no water, so I don't sweat.
I drink a lot of caffeine.
That's me. They offered me coffee when I got in back there.
Better
2
not.
cups of coffee, went home, had a candy bar and a piece of chocolate cake.
There you go. Dinner of champions right there. I know the other night I was like, I ought to start drinking more water. I realized that I had an energy drink at breakfast time. I had one after lunch. Then I got home, started helping with dinner, had 2 beers there. I'm like, I haven't had any water today.
Yeah, I probably drink like 80 ounces a day, something like that.
That's good. That's good.
I also probably sweat out like 80 ounces too.
I'd be peeing every 5 minutes.
That was no problem. I at one point in time, a couple months ago, I started drinking a gallon a day. And every 20 minutes I had to pee, which makes a long 12-hour shift.
Yeah, I can't do the 100 plus ounces, or I'll be peeing like twice an hour.
Any amount of water. I drink a bottle, I'm going to have to go twice
I find
the next hour.
80 ounces, I'm peeing normally still. It's clear, but it's peeing about on the hour, every hour, twice an hour. Something ridiculous like that.
The Marine Corps teach you to judge your hydration by matching your pee to the color of beer. No?
There's a chart on the wall.
They were like, if it looks like Guinness, go to the hospital. If it looks like an amber, probably ought to go see a doctor as well. But if it's like Bud Light or lighter, you're probably okay.
Left arm? Elbow?
Like yours okay.
It's not great, but it's better.
Let me touch your fingers. Can you move for me?
Just like all, I feel what do they call that? A seizure coming. Do you though? Can you sense those?
You want to go to the hospital and get checked out? Yeah. You going with you guys or you going with us?
Well, we'll take, we're going to take him. We didn't get away that easy.
Let me know something.
He said we'll take them.
He's probably gonna go to the hospital to get an X-ray. You want us to transport him or have you in the rest?
We're gonna transport him. He ain't getting off that today.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like have them transporting us following.
No. He's going to prison. No.
I wasn't resisting arrest. He asked me to step out the car. Alright, I'm gonna get a quick refusal sign real quick. I'm not signing anything. I didn't refuse it. Yeah, but he's signing for you. You're in their custody. It's their decision. So that's...
This dude's just going to see the doctor. I'm going to say, raise your arm. He's going
Yep. He said it was, the only thing is his elbow. But he's got his elbows bent like that. He's fine. Big waste of time.
It's like dislocated. He's standing sideways. Tired of riding.
Yeah. Well, they said he, cause he's claiming, he's like, oh, he reached in my wife's car and unlocked the door and all that. Like, he can't do that. Patrick already told me she unlocked the door for him. He asked her to. And he said, I need to get your ID. He said, refuse. He said, well, you have to identify you.
He's not
He
denying.
didn't necessarily tell him he was.
Instead of being transported by us, they're going to take you to the hospital. So he's not denying you medical
She may.
treatment. I just want to make sure you
She drove that
understand
paper
that.
a minute ago, but
Yeah, no, you don't.
I'll ask him. Yeah. You doing all right, ma'am?
No, Gettler, I mean, this is just all got blowed up. I mean, we were leaving.
I understand that, but like I said, they wanted to issue a trespass. You know, it already left before, so that's why they got out here. And
I told them the only reason why I came back was because my keys were locked in our friend's truck, and it was the keys to my house, and I couldn't get in my house.
Right, no, I understand.
That's the only reason why we came back, and
But
he was leaving.
Is he normally this upset?
No, we've had a very, very rough day.
Because did you go inside there with him? Because he was in there yelling and screaming at all the nurses and stuff.
When?
Before we got here.
No, when we came back, Tom was coming out, and we were talking to Tom. He opened the door.
I'm not sure if it was the second time or the first time y'all came.
This is what I saw. When we came back, he opened the door, and he said, y'all lied to my wife. Because she did. Tom never asked for his keys, but they told me that he wanted them. So I gave them to him. And that's all that I said. I mean, we were outside talking to Tom, and then the
Do you want to give any kind of statement about what happened right here?
About what? Just
The whole incident that led up to him getting put in handcuffs.
I mean, is it gonna do anything?
It's just up to you. It's a voluntary statement.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. It's my word against theirs. I mean, I don't. It just got blowed up. We were leaving.
Okay.
Go take it.
Yeah, we have secured pretty quick.
All right. I'm going.
Someone go ahead and take him off.
You just trying to get out of riding around with me?
Yeah.
So it seems like it.
He doesn't like your stinky beard. That's what it is. He's jealous that he can't grow one is what it is, actually.
Yeah. Hey, don't talk to me.
I'm just trying to see what's going on.
You know,
You gonna wait for him to get back, or?
Unless you want to ride with me.
I mean, he's probably gonna be there for an hour.
at least.
I mean,
It's a
yeah.
30-minute trip
it's-
there.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he gets there, they're gonna have X-ray.
I get it. You don't like me. It's cool.
I mean, I can put it on Patrick. He can he can make the arrest. He was the first one to put his hands on him, so.
Oh, ask Patrick. Patrick, it's all about who's on it. Whose name's on that piece of paper. It don't matter who got there first. That dude there.
Old school.
When Patrick comes
He'll
out,
pass
like,
that off.
hey, you put your hands on him first, so it's yours, right?
Yeah.
What do you think he'll say?
Is it Patrick's cuffs?
Like, you started it.
They're mine.
Cheers, bro.
Well, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. He can finish up statements and you can get going. I'll just hang out with Shelby.
That's boring.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll do it again tomorrow.
You're free to go.
I would get going, so, because it's going to be, I mean, it depends on the hospital staff. Like, the other day I took one, and they wanted to do,
Well, it's Friday night, too.
yeah. If they don't see an
That
immediate,
should be pretty quick.
yeah,
That
if they don't
dude's
see
not.
an immediate risk to his health, they're gonna do, like, they're gonna check him for obvious injuries.
They'll probably check his vitals.
Problems.
Move his arm around and then give you a release. I bet, because that motherfucker, he ain't hurt. He'd be hurting. Yeah. So.
All right.
I'll call dispatch, let them know. You want? If you want to. No, I can take Patrick. He's 5, ain't he? So either way. Patrick was supposed to go relieve dispatch at 4.
Yeah, and I'll just go in there tomorrow too, or go drive with you tomorrow.
That'll work.
Maybe we can find an actual bad guy.
Let's find a bad guy. I got some nods.
Yeah.
So I've already been playing with them. Also taped up a bunch of shit on the dash that won't